Okay, so groups within Horizon. So groups are for building segments of your entire marketing database so you can run much more targeted marketing campaigns and customer experiences. So to get to groups, just click on groups within the contacts area of Horizon, and we've got 4 different kinds of groups we're going to go through: list groups, rule groups, map groups, and combined groups. So lists, first of all, just select lists from the drop down here and select add new group. Lists are just a group of named individual contacts. So let's say you wanted to have a list of your VIPs. Normally you would use rule groups, but lists can be useful for certain situations like this. So I could just select the contacts I want, add those guys. You can also just do a search. So if I knew that someone I wanted was called Scott, click on search. There we are. Let's add him. Let's go back to the full list and maybe add Kaylee as well. Click close, hit save, and you're done. There's a list of 4 VIPs. And again, you can just go back in at any point, view the list maybe in read-only mode, and see who's in the list. So lists are okay, but they're pretty static. More flexible is the ability to add rule groups. So select rule, add new group. So with a rule group, unlike a list, you're not actually saving the members of the group. You're saving the rules that decide who should be in that group and who shouldn't. So those group rules can be as simple or as complex as you want, and they can be based on pretty much anything. General information about the contact when they're added and updated, their address details, even the contact activity, how they've responded to your previous campaigns, their media types, and so on. So I'm going to select some information from my customer details profile and say existing customer is yes. And at any point you can just click on check rules, see who that is. So right now it's those guys. I'm going to add an additional rule here and say, and the brands they're interested in is, let's say, diesel, and check who that is, and let's refine the list even further. So click on save. I need to give it a name. So customers who like diesel jeans. I can click on save, and that's Scott and James. Now the interesting thing with a rule group, if I go back to my contacts and I maybe select a different contact, maybe Marlon, and I was to update his details, so yes, he's an existing customer, and yes, he likes diesel, save him out. If I then go back into my groups, back into my customers who like diesel jeans, just open that in read only, check who's in that right now, and sure enough Marlon's in there too, because he now matches the rules for that group. Okay, third type is map groups. So these are pretty powerful for location-based segmentation. Click add new group. I'll give it a name. Let's call it Ipswich Waterfront. So what I'm going to do here is actually draw a shape on a map. So first thing I'll do is locate a postcode, zoom into where I want to start, and then just zoom out a little bit from there using the zoom control. And I'm going to draw a shape using this polygon tool. There we go, that will be fine. I can edit that shape if I want to, just tweak it until it's exactly how I want it. Click on save. So what that's done is it's going to work out in real time when I need it which of my contacts have a known location which is within that shape. So if I just look at that right now, there enough, there's 3 contacts who have a location, maybe a postcode, which is within that shape area. Map groups very powerful. Okay, the final sort of group I want to show you is a combined group. So these are really ways of including and excluding your other groups. So for example, I could say, okay, I want to have maybe all the VIPs in the Ipswich Waterfront area. So I'm going to say, okay, belong to all. Let's give it a name. Ipswich Waterfront VIPs. And to belong to this group, you need to be in all of these other groups. So Waterfront and VIPs. Add those, close, and save. I could also exclude other people if I want to. Combined groups are very flexible ways of including and excluding your other groups. So click on save. Another way of building a combined group is through our group builder tool, and that's something we'll go through in another video. Thanks for watching.